Hello. So let's get started with the species mass balance. So first we'll look at the integral species mass balance in this lecture. Okay. So the law of physics for species A will be the sorry time rate of change of mass of species A in the system is equal to sum of the net rate of addition of mass of species A by diffusion into the system and the net rate of generation of mass A due to chemical reaction in the system. Okay. So this system containing both A and B, VA will be mass average velocity of A, VB will be average velocity of B. So d by dt of MA system is equal to J net in plus RA net gen of in this system. So this is the law of physics in this case. Now using RTT, we can get this transient and convection term. So this is something which we have already seen in the total mass and momentum balances. So here the small v in RTT will be just WA, which is mass fraction of species A. So this is the transient term and this will be the convection term rho WA V dot NDA. V is the mass average velocity of the mixture in this case. So we have written this integral species mass balance in terms of mass units. J will be J net in will be the diffusion term and this will be the reaction term RA. Physical significance of each of these terms is clearly given over here. So yeah, this J net in will be net rate of addition of mass of species A by diffusion into the control volume, and RA net gen will be the net rate of generation of mass of species A by reaction within the control volume. So the reaction that we are looking at over here will be a homogeneous reaction, take place in the bulk of the fluid, and its units will be mass of A produced per unit time. Okay, let's move on. Fine. So the same internal species mass balance has been written over here. So now we can make multiple simplifications, right? So control surface with multiple inlets, outlets. This is all we know already. Velocity perpendicular to area, species concentration uniform across inlets and outlets, and also in the control volume. Okay, so in that case, rho WA can be assumed as rho A. We know this relation, and we can integrate integral dV will be equal to the volume of the control volume, and V dot N that will be just V, which can be taken out. And then also another simplification we can make is assuming no diffusion term. Okay, so meaning like the walls are impermeable, so this term will vanish in the RHS, and therefore what the convection term will simplify to rho A VA. Okay, so V velocity, A area of cross section of the control surface, total area of control surface, and rho W is equal to rho A. Okay. Same thing can be written as shown and simplified to component mass flow rate of A. Okay, the component mass flow rate of the species A in and out of the control volume through the control surface by convection. Fine. So this one, of course, the capital V is volume of the control volume, d by dt of V rho A plus summation over outlets and minus summation over inlets of the rate of flow of mass of species A by convection, and that will be equal to RA net gen because we are assuming diffusion to be 0. And of these two terms, inlet and outlet terms can be taken to the RHS and written as shown over here. And now another assumption can be made of no reaction. Okay, let's say there's no reaction taking place within the control volume. So in that case, what we'll get is rate of accumulation of mass of species A. So d by dt of V rho A is equal to rate of mass of A in, okay, this summation minus rate of mass of A out. Okay, so this is what we'll get. And another obvious simplification would be the steady state one. So we know transient term will vanish in this case. D by dt of V rho A will vanish. And what we'll get is mass of A in is equal to rate of mass of species A in is equal to rate of mass of species A out. Thank you, and we will continue in the next lecture where we'll finish off with the differential species mass balance. Okay.